Media buying alone will fail you in your ads no matter which digital advertising platform you're using, let it be Meta or Google. The ultimate end is the same. So let's dive deep into why media buying alone will fail you in your ads. There are tons of businesses out there on Facebook and Google, and you wouldn't distinguish one from another in any way once you close their logo. The reason is they proclaim they are the best in their service, in their industry. They are delivering the service or product the same, and they all of a sudden ask you to buy it now or contact now. There was a reason this understanding yielded quite profitable results almost for a decade. And if you wonder why this happened, they were on the correct place on the correct time, thanks to the precise targeting options of Google and Facebook almost a decade ago. However, this ability of advertisers wore out over time. Before illustrating the current situation, I want to give a quick comparison of what was valid and what is valid now. So, media buying alone would work a decade ago because it was all about being on the correct place on the correct time. But now it has changed because we don't have these precise targeting options. So, now let's put it into context with an illustration. So, digital ad platforms were like parents of a young boy and girl who arranged their marriage. I know this sounds quite vague, but keep up with me. Boy and girl only needed to show up. But now, digital ad platforms are like university campuses where people with different goals in life come together. They stand for unique ideas and ways of living in order to find a match. People need to nurture a relationship over a period of time, which eventually requires the ability to communicate who you are and what it is that you're standing for. This is why media buying alone will fail you today. You cannot expect digital ad platforms to persuade your target audience. They were just arranging your match on the correct place and on the correct time before, but now it requires you to nurture your relationship and give a meaning, provide people with a meaningful and enticing offer. That's why you need a digital advertising expertise who knows both media buying and marketing side of the job to make it very clear what it is that you offer and in which ways it is unique. This was the way I prefer putting it into context, but now let's make it what I'm saying more concrete with real digital advertising scenarios. In Google Ads, you cannot rely on high intent exact match keywords with an average ad copy and landing page. Or in Facebook ads, you cannot sort out high intent interest groups and say, here is product or service and buy it today. No, it doesn't work anymore. Here is an approach digital marketers with comprehensive methodology follows. First, they would define the needs and cognitive resonance of your target audience. That is to say, what they are looking for in the market and what puts them off from buying it. Because when we are looking out for a product or service, we have some sort of cognitive resonance in our mind that refrains us to contact you or complete the purchase. This varies over industries or products, but one thing remains, you have to answer this question and beat this cognitive resonance. So, first thing this comprehensive digital advertising specialist has to do is define what are the needs and cognitive resonance of the target audience. And then this digital advertising specialist would create a message that positions you in a unique place. If the current business model is unable to do so, this digital advertising specialist would suggest some method as if a consultant to your business, so that you will be able to position your business in a unique way and answer those cognitive resonance. And finally, despite saying media buying alone would fail you in your ads, you still need a quite well planned media buying strategy. This digital advertising specialist would follow a well-planned digital advertising strategy that warms up the ad account, improves it with regular A/B tests, scales accordingly with the help of AI. So this is still crucial. Now that we've covered what I meant by media buying alone will fail you in your ads, I believe we can go over a case study in which I helped my client to combine this media buying part and marketing part of the business. My client owns a legal translation services platform, and we started off the project with defining the needs and cognitive resonance of our target audience. They are mostly people who are petitioning to some institutions, let it be universities, legal branches of states, etc. And they needed to please the commissions who are reviewing their applications or petitions. Second concern of this target audience that puts them away from contacting a business was privacy of their legal documents. Third and finally, they were in haste. They needed to pack all those legal documents, stack them together, and send them to the related commission or institution, whatever. So there was three main points we needed to take into account: time, privacy, and quality of the translation, because as soon as their application or petition is deemed unqualified, they will not get the approval. It's that simple. So we've called out how we can help them achieve their ultimate end. By doing so, we've gained their approval and we've removed those cognitive resonances. This was the way we've done the marketing aspect of the business in the first place. Of course, we've improved it over time with A/B split tests as to which of those three methodologies, three aspects worked the best. But in the beginning, this was the way we started off. And in the media buying part of the business, we've started off with correct bidding strategy, correct conversion tracking, ideal ad account structure, and this way we made sure we were on this correct path in both media buying part and marketing part of the business. You should do the same. You should make sure not to fall under modern digital ads requirements due to media buying alone. Thank you for listening.